if you've seen Avatar. Okay, now keep your hand up if you thought that Pandora seemed like a pretty cool place to live. What if I told you you could live your life in a version of Pandora? Now, I'm not saying we can all become giant blue people and ride along on whales, but I am saying we can incorporate more nature into our lives. Today I'm going to be talking to you about creating a future focused on nature. First, I want to show you San Diego 100 years ago, 50 years ago, and presently. If San Diego has undertaken such rapid urbanization in only the past 100 years, what can we expect it will look like for future generations? A city completely devoid of nature? We need to infuse more nature into our lives so we can connect with our past in order to create a better future. Now, I'm going to show you a video I created using photos of nature I captured, and I want you to mentally record the emotions you feel while watching this video.
Beautiful things don't ask for attention.
After watching this video, you should be feeling inspired, hopeful, or uplifted. It is astonishing how even a digital recreation of the natural world can improve our mood and mindset. However, we cannot receive the physical benefits of nature by looking at a screen. It is imperative that we physically interact with the outdoor world in order to improve the diversity of bacteria in our gut microbiome, strengthen our immune system, and improve our mental health, which can only be done by going outdoors. I remember watching the movie WALL-E when I was younger, and thinking how ridiculous it was that humanity will let themselves get to that point, living a life solely indoors. But we are closer to this eerie future than many of us realize. You might be thinking that you got on nature plenty and that this issue doesn't concern you, but the Environmental Protection Agency recorded that the average American spends 93% of their life indoors. 93%. That statistic scares me. It means that the average American only spends 43.2 minutes out of a 1,440-minute day outdoors. So what can we do to change the norm of being inside? One way the government has helped is by creating national parks. National parks help preserve natural lands, restore damaged habitats, and educate visitors about nature. There are 63 national parks in the US and over 6,000 national parks worldwide. Throughout my years, I've been to 13 US national parks. Here I am in Redwood National Park, Zion National Park, and Yosemite National Park. I spent my childhood growing up in campsites and traveling in my family's Lazy Days RV. National parks hold a very special place in my heart. I grew up in them, and they taught me to love and respect the natural world. In 2022, the National Park Service recorded that 312 million people visited national parks. That is crazy. People crave nature. They want to be in it. They're literally swarming it by the millions. Nature has been the life source of humanity since the beginning of time, and our recent disconnect from it is taking us backward in evolution instead of forward. In order to live healthy, balanced lives, we need to nurture a future in communion with nature. We can change the mindset that wants an urban lifestyle. We can change how much we simply talk about nature. We can change how cities incorporate nature into their designs. We can change how a future focused around the natural world. We can change. Albert Einstein once said, "Look deep into nature and you will understand everything better." In a sense, Albert Einstein summed up the human experience. We evolved from nature, so it makes sense to look into our origins for a better understanding of who we are today. We can do extremely simple things, like choosing to plant native vegetation in our yards, or volunteering with an organization like the 10-Minute Walk Foundation, which aims to make a park available within a 10-minute walk to every American, or asking cities to incorporate more nature into their designs. We can create a new identity, an identity focused around nature. Thank you.